Hello, my friends. Welcome to I think this is Medic Comfort Zone. This is basically gonna be the same loadout as I did in the Quick Fit or no um the Jag Project Hailzone episode. This is basically what I use when I play Medic, and I don't play Medic a lot, so yeah. But basically it's sort of the standard meta shit. And then the quick fix, cause I'm need to farm Ubers on one of my guns, and the quick fix is easier to get Ubers on in pubs, cause sometimes just no one protects you. Probably about that's not right. Hold on. There we go. Probably about 6 months ago, this would have been when I was playing, but I've finished a strange on every other weapon, so now I need one on medic, and I think the quick fix is just better for pubs. Um, but that's getting into a whole discussion about which, medigun you should use at which time. The medigun is definitely stronger. It's probably better if you're pocketing someone, but in a normal pub, the quick fix, if you're solo medicing, it sort of just fulfills the same purpose. You can pop to protect yourself, and it's sort of like a mini Uber, and you can get Uber faster. So yeah, I don't know. That's my excuse for using it. But besides that, there's not much to this loadout. It's sort of just the meta one. I guess I can explain the meta a bit when I start playing. Also, I thought this loadout was funny because it covers both of his eyes for some reason. Like how the eye catcher should be on demo, but Val was like, it's too silly. So, but they let it happen on medic for some reason. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, here we are. I kind of edited out setup just in case there were some like bots or something, because I was like, if I can't be fucked to talk over two games if one of them's not gonna get used. Um, okay, those that. All right, the initial Uber exchange. There's one of the downsides of the quick fix is it doesn't. It's not really invincibility, so your pocket is still vulnerable to spies, and technically you can outdamage the quick fix, but there aren't that many things in the game that can do it. I was gonna explain the meta a bit, but the quick fix is very good for in pubs, like if you want to kind of play a secondary medic role where your job is kind of to keep everyone alive, and then the other medic's job is to have like actual Ubers. But okay, whatever. I don't know. I find like it's pretty good for that. Which is sort of a role that can only exist in pubs because it's 12v12. So I'm trying to keep as many people alive as possible, and then like in theory the other medic would be like building an actual Uber so we can push. But I don't know. That's one thing you can do. Anyways, the meta. The Crusader's crossbow is used in the meta just because it is like the best primary on medic. It is just like free healing, free burst healing, and it reloads while you have your medigun away. So literally, you just switch to it for a second. Even if you miss, you just switch back to your medigun. It's like crazy good. And I don't know. None of the syringe guns can really compete unless you want to do like battle medic. Then obviously the Blood Saga is better. I'm kind of partial to the overdose, but I don't use it because the Crusader's crossbow is just so much better. Also, when you heal people with it, you do build a bit of Uber. Not as much as oh, well, okay. Not as, oh, that's a spy, and that's a crit sticky. So I do not. Okay, everyone is just trying to like walk into death. So I'm just gonna back up. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically Crusader's crossbow is just the best primary. Oh my god, there's so many spies and shit. The best melee is a little more arguable. The old meta was the Uber saw, because basically if someone gets in, I'm just yell medic and I'll pop. Actually, fuck it. Be brave, sons of bitches! Oh, that didn't work. What was I say? Yeah, so the Uber saw, if someone gets in melee range of you and you hit them, it's a free 25% Uber. So it's really good with, like, sort of the normal Uber gun, and it's pretty good with the Vaccinator. But honestly, I don't, it's just always good. The Buzzsaw's not a bad weapon, but you know, it's kind of just a normal. It's just a normal fucking saw. Like, it doesn't do anything, so it's probably not bad. I mean, I'd say fucking push him to death, or not. I would say the Bonesaw is not horrible on Battle Medic, but honestly, the Uber Saw still might be better just because you get Uber faster, and like, even if you're not healing people and kind of being useless, you know, you can use Uber on yourself, like whether it be Quick Fix or normal Uber. I don't think you can use Vaccinator on yourself anymore. But yeah, I don't. It's just a really good weapon. That its only downside is like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I think Pyro counters Medic now, kind of, or at least the Quick Fix Uber. It's kind of weird how it actually works. But yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? So don't Quick Fix Uber until like 10 Pyros. It's not a good idea, I guess. All right, this demo is not the best, I think. Okay, that works. Oh. Eh. Well, shit. How the hell did he hit that? Huh. What was I saying? Yeah, so the Ubisaw's not, I don't know, it's good in pretty much every situation. And the only downside is it hits slower, which doesn't matter because you're not a fucking combat class. So yeah, there's almost no situations in which the Bonesaw is better. Like, I guess you can two-shot a scout faster with the Bonesaw, but like, you shouldn't be taking that fight 90% of the time. Unless the scout is like brain dead. Arguably his other best melee is his the Solemn Vow, which was banned for a long time, is now not for some reason. I don't know why. But basically, it lets him see the health of other players, like sort of what. Okay, I don't know who I'm healing now. Like how a spy can, like he can see enemy health. Yeah. I don't know how useful that is in pubs. It's pretty useful in comp because you can call focus fire. Everyone thought it was overpowered, and then it just got unbanned after Jungle Inferno. And I don't think they actually changed anything. But yeah, I don't know. And then people were like, I guess it's not overpowered. That's arguably his other best. Okay. Okay. That's arguably his other best melee. And I think it's kind of preference which one you use. In comp. What else? Okay, what are his other melees? The Amputator is bad in comp, but it's kind of good in certain pub situations where you need to heal like 100 people, because you can kind of just sit around the corner and like, taunt and then like heal 10 people at once, and it builds Uber. So I don't know. It also gives you more passive regen when it's out, which is something. I don't know how useful that actually is. Okay. Just trying to keep everyone alive. Alright. Yeah, that's the Amputator. I kind of like it. I think I use it on my Battle Medic Lidak, because, I don't know, just regen health faster. Kind of useless in comp, because its big thing is it, like, you taunt and you have, like, a heal that's around you, but it's not a very good heal. It's, like, kind of slow. So, obviously, it's literally useless in sixes. Like, I think crossbowing people is faster. And it's not... There might be situations where it's okay in Highlander, but I don't think anyone uses it. Maybe in the lower divs is like sort of an experimental thing, but yeah, I don't know. What else is there? That is the Vitasaw, which I think is bad. It used to be overpowered, or at least considered overpowered, because you just got to keep 20 Uber for free. Now you have to like hit people, and you can keep up to 60% of your Uber, which is arguably worse than the Uber Saw. I don't think anyone really uses it, but the big downside is that a spy? No. Okay. The big downside is you only have 140 health, which isn't a huge deal because I don't think it puts you below any like notable kill like boundaries. Like most, I don't think there's anything in the game that does 140 damage. At least nothing I can think of. Most things do like 150 or like 125 or 100. But you never really want to lose health on medic if you don't have to, because you are the big target for most teams. Like, even a bad medic is like one of the most useful classes in the game. I don't think healing this guy is worth it. I'm just gonna pop that. Okay, just try to keep that guy. Okay, I'm just trying to keep them as healthy as I can, and I think I'm dead, so... Oh. I have a fucking kill streak on this? I didn't even know that. Right, so what was it? That was, what was that? Oh yeah, the Vitasaur. So, you are, if target priority is considered, you are like the best target. Like, people want to kill the medic, because he's sort of, on competent teams, he's sort of what the game, like, he's the class the game is played around. If you have uber advantage, you go in. If you don't go in, basically. Most of the time. Sniper is arguably stronger in Highlander, but like, even with Sniper, Medic is really useful, because if you can buff your Sniper, he'll probably win the Sniper 1v1. But yeah, that's why I don't think the Vitasaur is a good idea, but I don't know, maybe some people have made it work. I haven't really. I should look. I might look it up after this video. I haven't had any videos about the Vitasaur kind of come up on my feed. It kind of got changed, I guess nerfed, but really, I don't know. It was more changed than nerfed. After Jungle Inferno, and that was kind of it. Okay, that was. I'm really mad my fucking gun didn't fire there, because he had the chance to goddamn trick stab me. Well, yeah, so I think the Midas is bad, but I'm curious if anyone can make it work. Is that it? I think that's all of them. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, moral of the story is Ubersaw is arguably the best, but the Solemn Vow is another solid choice, and the Amputator is useful in some situations, but the Bone Saw and the Vitasaur are kind of useless most of the time, in my opinion. I guess the Bone Saw could be useful if you're a battle medic, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the meta though. But again, the Crusader, yeah, the Crusader's crossbow is just useful because it lets you heal faster. I don't know. It's just one of those things like you kind of give up. You're not a combat class, so you kind of give up nothing to like gain a lot of things. Anyways. Guess I'll keep these two alive as best I can. Don't go in, but you can kind of stand in front of them. Bye. Alright, I guess I'll talk about the other... Oh, I could talk about the other Mediguns, because, like, why do I want to use the Quick Fix? In my opinion, the Quick Fix is probably the easiest Medigun to farm in pubs, and I don't mean, like, idle server farming, I mean just, like, playing with it and getting a hail zone as fast as possible. Unfortunate. That's debatable, I guess, but I think it builds Uber the fastest of any of the three normal Mediguns. Maybe the Krieg is faster? I don't know, because this has faster heal rate, but this has faster Uber rate. It's definitely built faster than the normal Uber, though. And the Vaccinator, it turns out you need 4 Ubers to count as like 1 Uber on the Strange, so yeah, that's a thing. Otherwise, that would definitely be faster, because you can... that thing can have 4 mini Ubers at once. And if each one of those counted as a full Uber, I think it would definitely be probably the fastest like Uber building tool in the game. All right. Yeah, as far as the Mediguns go, Kritzkrieg, I guess Kritzkrieg could be faster because the Kritzkrieg doesn't track Ubers, it tracks kill assist, but I don't know, I don't have one because they're very expensive. But also, the main thing, if you're going to solo build, I don't really like the Kritzkrieg because you can't really pop to save yourself. When you pop, you give your pocket crits, which is, I mean, it's useful, but you know, if you got 10 health left and you pop, you're kind of just dead. So the quick fix, you can kind of pop to save yourself because you get that like big health buff too. So I'd argue the Kritzkrieg's probably worse for farming, but I guess if you have like a friend you know is like at least competent at the game, it might be faster than farming with the quick fix because you can. Okay, I was looking at him and it counted as a backstab. Don't you just love spy? Says the goddamn spy man. What was it? Oh yeah. So yeah, that's why I think the quick fix is better for farming than the Kritzkrieg. But yeah, if you have a demo main as a friend, you could probably honestly farm the Kritzkrieg in like a few weeks. Just like 1 hour a day for a few weeks because you can get some. You can just dominate pubs with that thing. The normal Medigun is definitely slower than the quick fix, but it's. I would say the quick fix and the Kritzkrieg are probably the two best Mediguns in the game. They serve different purposes though, so I wouldn't say like one's really better than the other. I guess the Kritzkrieg feels kind of the fast-paced role more than the Medigun because it builds faster. What else? But yeah, the Medigun it builds slower, so I think it's not as good for farming as a quick fix. But its Ubers are a bit more powerful because it's like true invincibility. Basically, if you pocket someone and you pop it, no one's gonna be able to damage. I looked at him too. Don't you? Is he? Hold on. Is he a dirty? No, he's not an interp spy. He's just like good. Broken ass game. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you pop the goddamn quick fit or the Uber, no one's gonna be able to kill you for 8 seconds if you don't flash anyone. And that's why it is just a really good gun. As far as the Vaccinator goes, like I said, it is slower to farm, but it probably. I'm not sure which Medigun is better, like as a Medigun. The quick fix or the Vaccinator. The Vaccinator is really good in pubs if the enemy team doesn't know how to counter it, which is basically Spy, Demo Knight, and like Focus Fire. That is pretty good for pub stomping because you can get those resistance Ubers really fast. It's definitely a pretty powerful gun, but honestly I think it is worse than the Medigun. It's arguably better in 6s, at least at the lower level, just because. Okay, that fucking bye. That heavy is brain dead, by the way. All right, I'm gonna keep this guy alive because he's giving everyone mini crits. Well, unfortunate. Someone please shoot that spy. I guess I'll cap. There we go. What was it? Okay. Winning capture, recovering soldier main. Fuck my life. But 19 minutes. All right, I'll do the like other side of this pub, and hopefully that's around 30 minutes. Yeah. So the Vaccinator is pretty good for pub stomping, and you get that initial, thing pretty fast. So I would argue it's probably actually a bit overpowered in 6s. Although I'm not sure if it's still banned or not. Yeah, because Uber, like 6s basically revolves around Uber, so if you can just get a mini Uber and you're kind of invincible, then yeah, it's really annoying to fight. There are a few counters though, like Spy is one of them, because he's got the Enforcer and backstabs, but Spy's pretty weak in 6s, so yeah. Demo Knight also kind of counters it, because melee, like none of the resistances work against melee. So you can get it counters the crits, but you'll do 60 plus Like I don't know how much damage the splendid screen does. I think it'll do like 100 to him. So you know you can do a lot of damage to the med and he's basically dead. Especially if you can get that second melee hit. So there are counters to it. The Huntsman used to counter it, and the Valve was like, "What if we got rid of that for some reason? What if what if Huntsman no longer counters one of the most infuriating weapons in the game?" But yeah, I don't know. So tier list for like how good the miniguns are, I would say probably Uber's the best, then Kritzkrieg, or you could say those are kind of tied. Then honestly I do think the Vaccinator is probably better than Quick Fix, but that's just because it's so easy to build. And then I'd say the Quick Fix is probably the weakest medigun, but I mean, you know, it's a weak medigun. Who cares? Okay. A weak medigun's still one of the best guns in the game. It's like having a weak sniper rifle. Yeah, and as far as farming goes, I'd say the Quick Fix is probably the best, and then probably the Kritzkrieg. Maybe the Kritzkrieg's better, but you know, you have to own it. So that's the first reason I don't think it's that good, because it costs like $100 or something for a strange one, and I don't goddamn play medic, so that's not happening, at least not for a while. It's like the goddamn gunslinger. Like I need one of those eventually, but they're like $400. It's like, all right. That's gonna be you know, I might wait till like to see if YouTube ever takes off before I buy one of those, and then I can write it off as a business expense. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Kritzkrieg and you know, we'll say Kritzkrieg and Quick Fix are farm for the best miniguns to farm. And then probably Uber, because Uber is good, but it takes forever to get it. It's like, I don't know. You're just healing someone. I think it's like a minute to get it. That might be wrong. Might be. I thought it was 20 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. And then I would say the Vaccinator, because the Ubers are quick to get, but you need 4 of them to get like a real Uber, so for it to count on the strange. So I don't think it's. I think it's pretty bad for farming, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm a medic noob. Anyways, that's me rambling about mediguns for 30 minutes to fill this goddamn video, because I don't, like, medic is so boring. I don't know what you would talk about while watching it. Unless you want to talk about how stupid your team is, but this team isn't that bad, honestly. Probably because we have 3 medics, and like, and it looks like some competent people, more or less. What else? Oh, that guy's dead. Alright, my job is to keep. Never mind. My job is to keep the medics alive, but they all died. Well, can't do anything about random crits. Although you got it well Ubered. Like, what the fuck, game? Come on, man. Honestly, I think the strongest thing in the game is a soldier with random crits. Or a soldier that's Ubered and crits. I think the only thing that could beat that is a pyro, and then probably the strongest thing on defense is a heavy that's crits and Uber. I don't think anything in the game can beat that, except maybe a vac medic. I wonder if, yeah, a vac medic could probably tank that, because the vac is stupid and it just gives you crits resistance for some reason. Those are probably 2 of the strongest things in the game, though. Almost got Uber. That guy, oh no, he's still got health. Hey, speaking of a vac medic, guess he didn't have Uber. Oh yeah, in case I didn't really say what the Vaccinator does, but if you heal someone, you can. Oh, that's how you counter it. You just walk in them and hope your melee kills them. Deserved for back. What does it say? Oh yeah, so you can switch to one of 3 types, and then if you heal someone, it gives them like a 10% resistance. I can't use my guns. Yeah, that's why that gun is so fucking, or that medigun is so annoying to face. What was I saying? If you If you do something, something happens. Oh, right. So you switch to one of 3 resistances. If you heal someone, they get a 10% resistance to whatever you're on. So it's like fire, guns, or explosives. And then, or bullets, I guess. And explosives. And then it can have up to 4 mini Ubers at once. And when you do one of those Ubers, I think it's a 90% resistance to whatever the selected type is. So it's really good in pubs. It might even be like one of the... It might be better... Is it better than the Kritzkrieg? I think the Kritzkrieg's better. But it is such a good medigun. It is ridiculously good. The less people there are, the better it is. That's why I think it's banned in 6s, because the amount of focus fire you need is just retarded. Although... No, yeah, I think it is banned in 6. I was gonna say it probably is arguably worse than Uber in like invite divs, but I think it fucks up with the timing because you get those mini Ubers faster. So if your med dies, it kind of doesn't mean anything because you'll have at least one Uber like in the tank by the time the enemy kind of pushes. So I don't know. At least I don't know. That's my take on it. Maybe it is banned in 6s, but I think it is. Also, honestly, it's just not a fun gun to play against because like everyone but Soldier basically just can't use their guns. Like if you're a demo man and a fucking a vac med walks in, it's like, well, now I can't use my explosives. And if you're a scout, it's like, well, now my scatter gun does 10 damage. So that's the main problem with it. Alright. Yeah, I'm dead. Maybe not. I'm backing up. Okay. Keep that fucking NG alive. He's holding the line. Damn it! I almost got the last one. I almost got full over off that guy. It missed because TF2. Oh, he's dead. But yeah, anyways, that's my spiel on mediguns. I think the vac is allowed in Highlander because there's 18 people, so it's not nearly as annoying as it is in like applying one resistance is not going to make you immortal in Highlander because like if you're fighting the flank, there's the soldier and the scout. If you're fighting the combo, there's the demo, the pyro, and the heavy. So you have to use all 3. So like you're usually going to be up at least against at least 2 types of damage. So it's not it's not nearly as crazy as it is in 6s. Also, I think like arguably the sniper is a pretty good. Well, the sniper kind of counters everything, so he kind of counters vac because if the sniper's good enough, he can just kind of like. You don't have to push. I just did that so I didn't die. If the sniper's good enough, he can kind of just drop the vac medic before he is able to pop Uber. And I might be wrong about this because I don't use the vaccinator, but I believe the medic doesn't actually get the resistance until he pops Uber. I think the passive 10% resistance is only for his pocket. That might be wrong though. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the vaccinator, I don't think it's the most overpowered thing in pubs, but no one likes fighting it because it's just like my weapons don't do damage, which and it's not so much invincibility, it's just how easy the invincibility is to have. Because if you could get Uber in like 5 seconds, no one would play this game. You'll be like, well, medic popped Uber because can't do anything. Or I guess everyone would play medic and pyro. Like that would probably be the 2 most common classes. All right. Well, we just kind of, just rolled their team back a bit. The best defense is a good offense, unless it makes your team push up too far. And a spy caps the cart. Then it's not a good defense. Hey, Uber Taco. Someone else. Templeton Ferrari 3. Is that a video game character? No. Okay, I don't know who that is. Alright, well, let's get back to the healing nonsense. fuck. I gotta get this fire help. Oh, rip for that guy. Oh, why did you up there? There's an Uber right in front of you. You could have denied it. Oh. Oh boy, I can't shoot him because he clicked R and then right clicked and waited 3 seconds to get invincibility. I actually don't know how long it takes to get the vaccinator Uber. But if they made it any longer, the weapon would be useless. So like I don't think it's overpowered. It's just really annoying to play against because it's like, well, I gotta go like spy or demo knight now, or you know something that can actually kill him. Jesus, we're losing the healing battle. Oh, never mind. Is it babble? I'm babbling. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just gonna back up. This is a pretty good weapon on heavy though, because it's like, you know, he's got a huge ass health pool. Oh yeah, I forgot the one of the big downsides of the quick fix is you don't give as much overheal. So burst damage is kind of one of your big weaknesses, like snipers and stuff. It used to give no overheal at all, and it was kind of bad because you know, like if you're healing a scout or something, it's just like, well, you know, just stickies or like 2 rockets or whatever will kill them. That was that heavy's fault for like just sitting on this goddamn just sitting on this fucking whatever it's called out here. I guess I'll Uber this guy. Why are you going all the way back here? Oh, to get the teleporter. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Alright. Never mind. I guess I'm staying. Oh, hey, there's a guy. I almost got his medic! I got him, though. He blew himself up on me. Vaccinator! Time to fucking switch to melee. Okay. Oh, no, you do get the 10% resistance. So I don't... Okay, so... If you're just walking around with the bullet resistance, literally you can't die to quickscopes. It's so dumb. I hate that weapon. I don't even think it's that good. It's so annoying to play against. I guess I don't know. It might be the best solo medigun in the game. You could argue that. Just if you're pubbing as medic, I think it like automatically turns you into just a pain in the ass to play against. Kind of like old Dead Ringer. Yeah, Tank Ringer. That was stupid because literally, like, the spy is unkillable. It's like, oh well. Oh yeah, flashing. I'm not talking about like being nude in front of people. Flashing is like when you heal a different target during Uber, it reduces your Uber length. But you know, you could have 2 or 3 people invincible at once. So yeah, that's a thing. Random tidbit that I'm not sure how useful that is. But this is a medic video, so yeah, fuck it. But it's actually Uber is kind of ingenious in how it's designed because it's invincibility, but it's only 8 seconds, so you can run away, and you can make more than one person invincible, but you give up some time of invincibility when you do it. So I just it's fucking genius. Whoever made that shit. Not sure how useful this guy's being, but fuck it. I'll try to keep that pyro alive. We top? No, we do have 100 points though. Goddamn, 19 Ubers. And there's no other medics. I know I said the quick fix. I do think the quick fix is probably the worst medigun in the game, but it might be like I'm gonna make another tier list because that's just what I'm doing today. Oh, never mind. Okay, well we're done. Thank God. Is that 30 minutes? That's 30 minutes. All right, sweet. Oh wait. Fuck. Another random tangent. If you're like a solo player like me and you're just pubbing, I think the Vaccinator probably is the best medigun, but people will hate you if you use it. It's It's like Current Dead Ringer, although I don't know why people hate Current Dead Ringer because it's kind of bad. Uh, or I guess Kunai. Yeah, Kunai. People hate it if you use it, and it's arguably overpowered, but I don't think it is. Um, but I would argue probably the quick fix is the better solo Medigun if you're not sure people will, or maybe the best. No, I think Vaccinator is better, but the second best solo Medigun if you don't know for sure people will protect you, because you get it faster than the Uber, and you can pop it to protect yourself. And the Krieg is probably the worst solo Medigun because you can't pop to protect yourself. If you pop this and you're at 10 health, you're dead. It doesn't do anything to you. It just gives your target crits. So yeah, another random tangent. Anyways, that's Medic. I don't know. He's a fun class to play, but I prefer shooting things, so I don't play him that often. Although apparently, I think I'm gonna play him next week for the loadout video, so that'll be something. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want me to use any specific loadouts or make a certain video or whatever, let me know in the comments. And as always, have a good day. Bye.